Hello, everybody. This is DBG, and welcome to Dan's Horror Pop Podcast.
Garbage Day!
I want to talk about Freddy's Dead. This is for Cody Leach. Cody, if you get to listen to this podcast, this is for you. I want to talk about Freddy's Dead, the Final Nightmare. And looking at it, I can think of plethora of sequels that are worse than it in a lot of different franchises. For example, in the Halloween franchise, Halloween Resurrection, Halloween 5, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 with the stupid freaking horses. In the Friday the 13th, Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X. In the Nightmare on Elm Street, the Part 5, Dream Baby, I can't watch it. It's too boring. The remake, the best part of the remake, though, has the best looking Freddy and the best sounding Freddy, scariest, but other than that, it's pretty unwatchable. In the Stepfather franchise, Stepfather 2, Stepfather 3, and one of my favorite franchises, Garbage Day, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 3, Part 4, and Part 5, and Part 4 is an incomplete movie. It's a bad movie. It's Sleepaway Camp 4 is the incomplete movie. The Survivor, Return to Sleepaway Camp. Probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Seed of Chucky. You got Leprechaun 2, 3 in the Hood, Back to the Hood in Space. The one from a couple years ago, Origins, I think it is, not good. Any Hellraiser sequel after the third. All the Pumpkinhead sequels, Pumpkinhead sequels. Wristmaster and its sequels, and Stepfather remake. All those are worse than Freddy's Dead. Everyone's like, Freddy's Dead is the worst ever. No, I can't watch them. I'm like, well, you know what? Within the movie, the atmosphere is probably the best in the entire series. It's got some really dark moments, especially in the beginning. One of my favorite beginnings in the entire series, when John Doe's on the plane and the lady's like, don't be a pussy. He's like, I'm afraid to fly. She's like, don't be a pussy. The dark comedy of it is really funny. Freddy, who I think is in his most powerful, going in and out the dream world, making his own rules, because Freddy doesn't care because he's freaking Freddy Krueger, is controlling where these kids are going, and then they go into that school, and that guy's talking about Freddy and his control over that town. There's no children in that town. I mean, you got, well, other than Roseanne Barr and Tom Arnold scaring the kids away, you got no kids in that town, which is another really thing scary about Freddy. Freddy got so many children that there was literally, in the beginning of the movie, it maps out that there is like no children left. That those kids in that small town, that little small town where Freddy goes after them and says, every town has an Elm Street. Because I think it's just easy to dismiss Freddy's Dead. It's just like, Freddy's dead. It's just like Friday the 13th Part 5, Roy. You know, give Roy a chance. Give Freddy's Dead a chance. The gene sequences are really good in and out. They're creepy, sometimes very colorful, which is not like Freddy. You got Glenn from Part 1 back, talking about drugs. Any questions? And hits him in the face with the frying pan and plays Inagata de Vida. The origin story with Alice Cooper, and he's the child of 100 psychopaths. I just think people need to give Freddy's Dead a chance. They need to stop hating and just realize how good it is. To me, it's my second favorite next to New Nightmare. Along with the original and Part 3 are kind of neck and neck with third. But Freddy's Dead is not as bad as it makes out to be. If you watch it in a different light, with everything outlined here, I think you get the same kind of perspective I have. Come on, Cody Leach. Enjoy Freddy's Dead. Thanks for listening to my podcast. I think soon I might talk about either Danny Phantom or Jaws. If you got any ideas, put an idea in the comments, and have a great one.